This is Berlin. It's just a little courtyard. The hostel. The hostel's built around the courtyard. This is just a little street that I'm staying in. I don't know what's with the bears, but they seem to be around a little bit. Even in the middle of a shop as well. Seems to be lots of greenery here. Little trees and it's very pleasant, very kind of restful city. That's the TV tower. That seems to be a yeah, it's a sort of a meeting spot for all sorts. Nice and easy to find. It's just like about 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 1 minute maybe walk to the nearest station. There's the Busabout market station, train station. And the bus stop's just across the road as well. Very conveniently located. Hakusha Market. Find out what's in the Hakusha Market. A lot of bikes I can see. We're still at the Hakusha whatever market. Another lovely brick building. River Spree. Saturday, 2nd of June, I think. Yeah, 2nd of June. Oh, they're big on the...
Haben Sie kurz Zeit?
Museum Insel, I think it's called. The big dome one I've been taking a lot of is a church. And then the Linton. There are lots of green spaces in Berlin and there are lots of museums, heaps of them. Very flat and very walkable. Bikes are seem to be a big thing here. Everybody rides bikes and there's bike paths everywhere. I know it's Saturday morning, but there's not huge numbers of cars. There's buses, trains and bikes. The monument back there was a monument to Frederick II. And the little tree-lined boulevard's part of it. Facilities for locking bikes. Again, it's a place that's kind of got a big courtyard and the houses are built around it. Well, it's not exactly a house, it's huge. Something about a brass bibliothèque suggests that has been at some stage. Oh, it might be a library perhaps. And there's the gates opening out into the main road. It's huge. The red stop signs at the walking crossings look like a red cross. They're kind of part person and part red cross. The green one Little man walking. There's the Brandenburg Gates. Down at the end of this big long avenue I've been walking down. Parliament buildings. At the Brandenburg Gates, all the tours start from this end. All the hop-on, hop-off buses at least. Very leafy park. There is a queue, God, at least 100 metres long, waiting to get into the dome. Will I, won't I?
Mira el águila. El águila federal esculpida en su fachada.
La del escudo.
La del escudo de ahí arriba.
Me la cabeza.
Queued for an hour. Not sure if it was worth it. Well, it's pretty interesting, I suppose.
C'è troppo, vedi?
It's interesting, the tops of all these buildings are all covered in grass. Strips of grass and then strips of concrete. This is from the top of that tower, from the dome. Spiralling walkway all the way up to the top. You can view the whole city from it. So yeah, I guess it was worth an hour wait because it's pretty amazing up here. Top of the dome. This is spiralling up. So I went up the wrong way. This is the Jewish monument. It's only opened 2005. Open air monument, huge slabs of cement in various shapes and sizes, and the pathways in between them are quite uneven. Some of them are sloped. It's just the idea is to create a sense of disorientation that is experienced by the fleeing Jews. You can see the pathways go quite up and down. It's like a big maze, except it's got straight pathways in between.
Wir sollten einen Treffpunkt ausmachen.
Like tours over there. This is the Potsdam Plaza. It seems to be an entertainment area and Sony Centre and restaurants. With a really lovely dome at the top. I'm looking straight up at the top of the dome. Toilet costs 30 to 50 cents, and for that you get some nice cardboard wipe yourself. It's all in German, but it's got pretty powerful photos, and just the whole brick, just the way it's creepy walking along it. Another bear. I think it might be like the cows. The cows, pigs and Berlin, it's the bears. On one corner, obviously the old building, indeed opposite, and the other building. Out to the walls is used for decoration on the shops. Just downstairs in one of the shopping, I don't know, just came off the side, off the main street and found this. More domes. Everything's lovely and light and bright here. The shop's called Artist Toys. €180 a set. Presumably it's a set of 3.
Lang.
A double. I give you a thread and line to hang it.
I have line. Ahora ver tú menos.
The Pergamon Museum, it's like an awful lot of old kind of statues of that euro. I chose not to go in. Museum Island. The Bode Museum, right on the end of the little island. People just sitting beside the river. Well, it's not looks very exciting. This is on the train out to Potsdam. Little walkway all the way along beside the train. I'm now at Potsdam, a small town out of Berlin. It's called a train there. Lovely, green all the way. There's trees just on each side of it, and there's a little walkway along the way. I just got out here, and somebody just told me how to get towards this park and palace, so I'm on my way there now. Not too sure what that's hanging up there for, but obviously when people were small, trying to find the palace. It's about 6:15 at night. It's still as light as can be. This is just a house on the little pathway on the way down. Appears to be people live on this little avenue that goes down towards the park. Birds are lovely, you can hear them singing in all the trees. Oh, I can see it ahead now. It's interesting, the Germans seem to be quite happy about long grass. But some parts mown, and I found this in several places. This looks like it's been kind of to a pattern. I was coming back, I'd hire a bike for sure. Oh, it's a lion come person. Another on the other side. Looking back down the avenue. Back to the palace now. Oh, this is well worth the train ride out here. It's about $75 if you take a tour, but you can get out here. I got out on the train for $2.70, so it's about $6 New Zealand return. Ideally this would be a whole day trip because this park is huge. I've only got time to see the highlights. This is the bottom layer. Looks like they're all just figs and grapes. Grapes in the middle. Well, it looks like grapes. Figs behind the glass. Oh, maybe not figs. At least not grapes. Oh, those are a bit different too. They're slightly different plants. This little round, I imagine there's fountains in amongst all these, each level as well. There's one of these clock towers on each side. Everything is quite symmetrical. I guess by coming out late, there are no tourists, or very few. I've got my back to the palace now and just Looking back the way I walked in. All these little trees have been trimmed to a perfect cone. Very square-sided, flat-sided. There's little grapes depicted on these figures. And grapes are obviously big time. This is the back of the palace. It's a windmill. It's beautiful. A creeper growing up from the bottom. That was that tower I could see before. This is the most symmetrical park I have ever been in. Everything has got a partner. There's two trees, this pond here has got little avenues going off it, and every little avenue has got a row of trees exact same distance apart. And even the trees in the hills are planted in rows. Everything matches. Okay, that's it has two hedges come to a V there, and behind me there's exactly the same thing. You go down the path, and there's another one. And that one hasn't got the trees because there's one opposite that hasn't got the trees. This has got two black busts, and of course one poor woman has to have a boob hanging out. Notice the whites of the eyes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that kind of riding, I think is good.
No idea where I'm going. I'm hoping to get back. I saw a man who looked like he knew what he was doing, so I started following him. I hope he is going the same direction. That statue is huge. It's higher than the roof. Little gateways that I saw, and now I know where they were going. That's That's where I went in. This is a UNESCO site. Really lovely little town. That's called a Brandenburg Gate, I think, so that's kind of like the, it looks like it's a little Morley street, Sanssouci shops, I suppose they are. And there's that rhino again. I don't know what he's doing there. Oh, I'm going to hope this will take me back somewhere near the train. Looks like a more pleasant way to walk than the way I came up. Little shops and cafes down here. Just standing around on the street corner here. Little side streets off what appears to be the main shopping street. I'm wondering if that park down the end there, you can see a gate into it. There's a park called the Bugger Park. I think that might be Roy's little park. Just come to the end of the little shopping centre. It's actually not so little. There's all little side places off it. And I've just seen this a gateway into something. It's the wrong way to where I'm going. That's where I walked down this morning and set up with flames and music. Just at the station, the restaurant's down alongside the station that I got on, which is 5 minutes from my home. Even in the shops, they've got these bears. Oh, these ones are dressed according to the country.
Yeah, I know.
Berlin hostel.
Rob bought one as well. But when
It's just in the little park. This is the little park opposite the hostel in Berlin.
well, I took something.
This is Dresden, half-hour stop. Tram ride into the city, so this is obviously a suburb or something. Oh, what's that? Train. These trams come up the middle of the road. Is that our bus? A bus waiting for more people getting home from the hospital?
Any good things about that place?
It's no doubt I'll find a way of doing that.
This is just too many buttons there. I needed to get something simple.
There's grass in the rail. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh god, it's beautiful.
It's nice, isn't it? So is that been rebuilt? Yeah, where it's black, that's kind of the old, like they've used the old stuff, but where it's not so black, it's where they've rebuilt the new stuff. Because there was a building in Berlin that it looked old, but it was only about 20 years. Yeah, they restore them to look the same as what they would have before they were bombed. So, and this is the L. The bus. Style buildings.
Yeah.
So I'd tell you guys about the border crossing. It's not going to be long before we get there. If you were wearing hats or anything, just take that off, and no sunnies because they want to check out your face compared to your passport. For all the non-EU passports, they more than likely take them off you. They'll take them off the coach. They go through them, put a stamp in them, and they come back and give them all back. Just while they're on the coach, just keep it quiet. You start laughing and stuff. On board, he just like sniffs around the bags and everything and goes back off. Just don't pat the dog or move, but just so you know all the things that could happen, so you're not wondering what the hell's going on.
So how much it says in here, it's like, get a private room. It's 13. It's a lot of Eastern Europe, isn't it?
Oh, then I'm just gonna wait.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a little bit small. That's right. That's good. Actually, this has got the languages. I think we're going that way.
Legs pulled off. Some decisions, less traffic, just